Okay, welcome back. Last time we completed Chapter 4, The Viewtiful Escape, and today I'm going to quickly check a thing. I am going to actually wait and try to buy the VFX turbocharger next. So for now, I'm just going to move on and start up Chapter 5. So today we're going to be making our way through Chapter 5, which is your own time game. The Midnight Thunderboy.
Time to go to work, guys.
Okay, so those are mines. I don't like having to deal with mines. Mines, typically, are rather annoying to deal with in games. So let's quit. Nope. Well, I messed that up. I pretty much messed that up immediately. But hey, I'm destroying these guys. Never mind, I'm no longer destroying these guys, because I don't know how these guys work. Periodically, they seem like they just decide, oh, I'm invincible now, actually. And I don't understand how or why. Now, I know that earlier in the game I could go left to check things, so let's go and investigate left-hand side things once again. And can I get one of these guys to attack me? There we go, fantastic. I greatly appreciate your cooperation in this one enemy type. I don't know what any of the enemy types in this game are called. All aside from the bosses, because the bosses, you know, they were introduced with name tags and everything. And that should be enough to hopefully finish off this thing as well. No, not quite. That did so much damage! Like, seriously, those do so much damage when they hit. Okay, let's just run along. Nope, those are more mines. Those are indeed more mines. And that's a tank. Okay. So, I think I know what it wants me to do here. Let's test the Fury. The Fury is sound, the Fury works. Can I jump up and grab those? I apparently can from here, probably. There we go. Pretty much what I need to do is wait for the tank to fire. I need the tank to fire. Okay, that's not ideal, but hey, I'll work with it. Tension, back we go. Just gonna quickly run on over here, punch out these things. Is a bit. So pretty much all I need to do is slow down time, punch the tank shells back at them, and then... That was close. I basically just need to punch the tank shells back at them and slow them down as they're approaching the tank, pretty much. Well, that worked, kinda. Okay, is it gonna... I just missed that. I missed it that time. But hey, that is a lot more, and I just need one more. It's going to charge at me again. I could, in theory, also just beat the tank by just slowly punching it to death. Which, while it would be a very funny way to do it, would also be horrendously impractical. But hey, I got all V grades for that one, so hey, I'll call that a success. Now let's keep moving on. Okay, so now I have to fight a Harrier, I suppose. So let's see how much damage we can get out of this. I mean, that's a decent start. And that's simultaneously a lot of damage, and I've just learned a new move. So as it turns out, if I do the zoom as I go for Red Hot Kick, like if I do the zoom and go for Red Hot Kick at the same time, like if I zoom and do Red Hot Kick, I catch on fire and do a spin. And I am on fire. And speaking of fire, I'm on fire again, and I'm going to take another hit of damage. Unless, there we go, we got there just in time. So, pretty much, if I catch on fire, if I pop max speed, I can put the fire out. Which is very good to know. Oh, mostly because, so far, this level seems to have a fascination with lava. And I don't really want to be, you know, negatively impacted by that if I can avoid it. Can I hit this from here? I don't think I can. Okay, so... let's just try to take out careful, careful, there we go. So let's take out these guys, then focus on the Harrier. Okay, new plan. What if I focused on the Harrier first? I mistimed that just a little bit. And I ran out of meter again, so I'm going to take damage. Narrowly avoided it. There we go. There goes that, and kicking these missiles back should probably be enough to kill. I think. If they go and hit the Harrier, at least. There we go. That is that Harrier gone. Fantastic. Where's the key? Oh, there we go. And that key opens up the sewers, and we can drop down. So, let's be a bit careful here. I immediately messed it up. I see a switch on the ground here, so what if I hit that simultaneously? So I ground slam onto the switch, that activates those, and we can keep moving on. Fantastic. So let's hop on across here. Okay, so this looks like the sewer section from before. This appears to be like the sewer section from before, only it's now lava instead of sewer water, which means it's immediately more dangerous. So can I hop on up here, raise the lava just a bit, just a bit, just a bit. And now I should be able to use what I learned in the wine cellar at the start of the game to create a new platform for myself. Very nice. I honestly kind of doubted that that was going to work. And now I should hopefully be able to create another one somewhere. Right? And basically just make a small series of platforms for myself to get across. And we quickly henshin one more time. You know, just henshin one more time, do that. That should get me one final platform. And I should be able to cross safely. Very nice. Okay, now then, can I pick up all of these V-reels? The real question, well, it's less, can I pick up all these V-reels, and more, should I pick up all these V-reels? Okay, yeah, I'll be the first person to admit I messed that up. I messed that up twice. Do I see free? I do not see free, but I don't really want to go into the lava to try to fish out the hamburger, to be honest. Okay. Well, I was going to say I feel okay just leaving those two V-reels, but I guess I'm going and getting one of them now. Okay, so let's just pick up these and just wait. Careful, careful, careful. Raise that platform. Keep raising the no, no. Narrowly saved that. Okay, so let's just take this along, I suppose. Well, that didn't quite go the way I'd hoped. And I am on extremely low health. I just realized how low my health bar is currently. But hey, that worked, and I got some health back. I got one, and I'm back in the lava, and that seemed to do 2 damage that time. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm suddenly taking more damage from things that didn't hurt all that much previously. So what is up here? Anything good? Well, let's just bust open these and see. Okay, so that's 2 red V-reels, a bonus life, and a meal to get some health, to get some more health back. Okay. That's okay, I think. I have missed... Wait, I hadn't mistimed that. I've definitely mistimed that one, though. Can I just hop across and run? I apparently can just hop across and run, so I'll call that a success. Okay, so we have another Joker enemy to fight. Fortunately, these guys don't seem to... I mean, realistically, this is what, the 4th or 5th one I've fought, and these guys are never all that much of an issue, and that's him gone. Easy win. Okay, so let's do this, and... we got coin, and we have coin. So let's quickly get all of our money, because, hey... realistically, we rolled for jackpot. Judging from the fact that there's this can open thing and it's different to everything else in here, I imagine that that is probably important. But in the meantime, let's quickly just grab ourselves something to eat, because, hey, I would quite like to have all of my health if possible. But, hey, it's not all of it, but it's more than I had. And that gives me a red V-reel. So let's quickly just do this one more time, because apparently I'm going to need the bombs. So I need the bombs, and I assume what I need to do is punch a bomb into here, and then jump up onto here and ride it all the way up to the top. Nailed it. Okay, I'll call that a huge success, because I was fully prepared for that to go horrendously wrong. So let's just keep, I guess, punching our way up this street. Because, hey, if the problem ain't, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And, well, typically, just going for the slowdown seems to work. Going for the slowdown seems to work. It seems like it's by far just the best move. Also, I got a free burger. So, hey, I'll call that welcome. Buddy, do you want to do a move? Do you want to attack me? There we go. There we go. Thank you for your cooperation. I greatly appreciate it. It's genuinely, like, required. There we go. That is one of these guys gone. One of these days... No! That could have been atrocious, because those guys... That jumping spin attack does so much damage. Okay, so let's just destroy this, dodge that, punch this, destroy that, and I have... Oh. I'm gonna have to press slow immediately, aren't I? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I saw the game stop me there and just immediately started holding R1. Sorry, L1. R1 is max speed. However, I'm now having to fight this Harrier as it's kind of flying up and down, a street, which makes this a bit harder to deal with. Can Red Hot Kick land on it? I just landed on it with Red Hot Kick. Let's go. And now I can get a ton of damage out, hopefully, because I have plenty of VFX left. I have plenty of VFX left, and I can just spam the spin kick. And got me out. And, wow, that is actually perfect. Because I narrowly avoided that as well, so I didn't even get driven into a kind of lava pillar. So now I'm in the clear, and I should be able to get even more damage out. Game, can I... There we go. I was wondering why I can't get the spin kick to come out for a second, but hey. We won't kill it on this kind of set, but I'll just leave it for now. Actually, I can finish it off right here. That is this Harrier gone. Easy win. Okay, this is going very well. If this is going so well, I'm starting to get concerned. And that is another tank. Okay. I mean, the tank was easy to fight, so I'm not too worried about this in the slightest. Okay. I think I just killed that tank in like 2 punches, but okay. Let's collect all of my money, and now I have to fight another Harrier. So in this chapter, well, in this section, I've fought 2 tanks and 3 Harriers. At this point, I think Joe is classified as a one-man army. And that has done about half of its health in one go. And I just got 600 Viewtifuls for it, so I will call that a huge success. So now all I need to do is kind of get up on it one more time, and then I'll probably destroy it in the process. If I have enough, meter at least. And okay, I got hit, but you know what? We can take those. That is totally fine by me. Okay, so let's hopefully destroy these guys. I think I am supposed to be uppercutting them into the Harrier. But hey, if the strategy I've been using, intentional or not, has worked, and that's a win. And that is an oncoming train. Okay. So let's pick up whatever this is. That's a health pickup. So I assume what it wants me to do now is probably jump onto the train, right? There we go. Okay, that seems like it's probably the end of the section. Nailed it. That was actually very effective. Okay, I'll call that a huge success. That went very well. And now I can pick up the VFX turbocharger, and yeah, sure, I guess I'll save up for the Mach speed power-ups, but I feel like I should probably buy I feel like I should start buying boomerangs and shocking pinks, because I'm pretty far into the game now and I haven't used them yet. I feel a bit bad about not using them.
Emergency, emergency. This train is totally out of control. Activate emergency brakes. Repeat, activate emergency brakes.
Okay, well, apparently that train is totally out of control, so let's make our way to, I guess, the front of the train and try to get those brakes going. Because, hey, if I can, you know, oh, also, sick, I'm back on full health. And if I can, you know, prevent a train from crashing, that's probably a good thing, especially if I'm on said train. And spin kick for huge damage, and then max speed to annihilate them a bit more, and easy win. So we now have a key. I assume I can just bust through here with the zoom jump. Apparently I can. Fantastic. Now let's keep climbing forward on this train. Okay, good to know that it's okay, fantastic. Good to know that I can probably just break through there on all of them. It's also probably going to be good to know that there'll likely be a health pickup between each carriage, just in case something goes wrong. Because, well, you've seen me play games before. It's very likely that something, i.e. quite a lot of things, will probably go wrong. Because, man, I am really bad at having things not go wrong. But hey, I have, what, like 5 and a bit minutes? I have 5 and a bit minutes to sort this out, so I think I should be okay. I mean, I say that, I don't know exactly what it's going to want me to do, so let's see how this goes. That guy has a rocket launcher, okay. And spin kick once again. If this spin kick has one supporter, it is me. If this spin kick has no supporters, then it no longer exists, and I no longer exist. Because, well, as evidenced by like, the entire game since I got it, this spin kick is like my go-to move now. Because apparently, it just works. And what's in here? That is a key. So let's quickly make a run for it. Okay, buddy, do you want to get out of my way? There's 2 of you guys. Again, I love how the game's decided that 2 of these guys is just the norm now. And, I mean, I could just leave them, couldn't I? So I'm going to do just that, actually. Because I don't really feel like fighting those guys if I can avoid it. You know what? Yeah, let's just go back and fight them, because apparently I have bamboozled that one to death. Okay, we narrowly avoid that, and that is perfect! That was perfect! That was absolutely beautiful. Fantastic. Okay, now let's hop on up, hop on across. And I have a little under 4 minutes left. Can I jump back up here, please? Game, please let me jump back up here. There we go. So, let's just keep breaking on through, I suppose. Because I don't think I'm going to get everything kind of maxed out. So maybe I should kind of just make a run for it soon. Because I don't know how close I am to the front of this train. Judging from how many cars I saw when I, you know, kind of got on it. Oh, wow. I can kill that thing if I hit it from the front. It just takes a while. That is actually very good information for me to have. And once again, spin kick, it just works. And now we can just max speed. I need to slow them down so I can break through the barrier. And then we just hit them with the spin kick again. Because, man, it just works. And just destroy that, and keep on moving forward. Okay, I need to kill this guy, because he has the key. And that should be enough. If it isn't enough, I need one more hit on him. Nope. And we just zoom jump through. There we go. And that should probably be us close to the front, if nothing else. Yeah, this looks like the front of the train. So, let's keep going, pick up all of these V-reels, just because they're here. I have 2 and a bit minutes. Well, I have 2 minutes. Okay. Okay, we have the Krauser bots. I'm going to refer to these guys as the Krauser bots because they have the kind of... I think they have a similar knife and they have the red beret like Krauser does in RE4. Technically that isn't really apt because this game came out before RE4. And also, I haven't actually played RE4. Nobody tell them. Nobody mention it. I haven't played RE4. Okay, so that's the brake. And that didn't seem to work. So what if I do that and slow down time? Does this work? Is this working? What if I zoom? What if I do the slam and then slow down time? Is that gonna get it to work? I don't know how this works. I hope this is what it wants me to do. I have an awful feeling that this is not what it wants me to do, and I don't know what it does want me to do. Actually, no, that seems like it is working. Yeah, that is very visibly slowing itself down. Nice, got it.
Have been activated. Repeat, the emergency brakes have been activated. Thank goodness.
Okay, so, after an intense, potential train crash section, this should be me ready to go fight the boss. So let's go fight the boss. Let's go fight the boss, and, well, the Joe must go on. Let's see what's going on over here.
It's my friendly neighborhood arch rival, but you're a little late. The ritual has begun.
I know you.
The name's Alastor. Nice punch back there, by the way.
What's this about a ritual? I hope you guys aren't up to anything weird. Kids are watching this too, you know.
Right. Well, since you'll die anyway, I guess I can reveal to you our evil plan. Ahem. For many years, we have fought against Captain Blue for control of the world of Movieland. However, it has recently been brought to our attention that this world may in fact be fictional. If celluloid should become obsolete, we too will be destined to lie forever on the cutting room floor of history. In order to counter this threat, we have made a bold plan to break through the silver screen and take over the world beyond Hollywood.
Sheesh. I hate it when they have all these subplots.
The key to our success lies in the DNA of the creator. As long as we have that DNA in our possession, we'll be able to come and go at will in the world of humans, which is why we need the girl.
The girl? You mean Sylvia?
Well, that seems to be the general idea, but hey, I don't give a rip about all that. The only thing I'm interested in is testing my own strength. You've been making waves in our world, but you should realize you're just a sidekick. Let's see who's the strongest once and for all.
Just go for it!
I think the cutscene broke. I think the cutscene broke. So that didn't quite go as I'd hoped, but okay. Yeah, I'm playing this on a PS2 emulator, and evidently that was not how that cutscene was supposed to go, because that was, comically desynced. Also, fun fact actually, this is Alastor, who I'm currently fighting. And Alastor, the current boss that I'm, fighting right now, is actually just, since he's using air raid and everything, he is actually the weapon from DMC1 given, an actual form. And I think that is kinda cool. Now, the real question is, can I beat this fight first try without too much hassle? I hope I can, but I am a little bit worried about it, to say the least. Can I hit him with a red hot kick? No, I cannot. But hey, I'm on, like, full health, so close enough. Well, I'm on nearly full health. But also, he has, like, 5 health bars or something, so I'm a little bit concerned about that. But yeah, he has all of the, like, all of the moveset from it. Like, he has air raid, he has round trip, he has air raid, he has round trip, and I think that is a kind of fun little thing. Okay, so if I destroy these, what do they do? Okay, destroying those seems to give me health back, and that is extremely helpful to me, because hey, that means I don't need to worry about it as much. Because, honestly, if I can, you know, dodge lightning abilities, that's always going to be very welcome. Because I do not like having to deal with lightning abilities, typically. Okay, can I... Okay, he's going for a round trip again, so he's starting to throw out swords. Basically, if he goes for round trip, he'll throw out swords. If he goes for air raid, he'll jump up in the air and start shooting lightning. And if he does Stinger, he'll probably just try to rush me. Which would make perfect sense, because that's how Stinger works. Also, as it turns out, if this spinning kick stops being good, then I guess if this spinning kick stops being good, either have enough to enter the ground in 2, or I'm just not playing the game anymore. Because, man, this thing is just so reliable. That was so close to working. Okay, I just wait it out. I wait a few seconds, and now I punch the wrong way. Okay, nice. He's down to 2 health bars. So he is on 2 health bars. I have about 3/4 of my health bar left, so I'm doing pretty okay right now. And I can just spin kick these swords back. Actually, I don't need to worry as much about round trip. I say as I then immediately mess up and just get hit by it anyway. So, okay, careful, careful, careful. That should work. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage, and I can destroy this to get a burger so I can get some more health back. You know, if the game wants me to be able to find it, there it is. I missed the burger, so I didn't get the health back. Can I stomp that? I missed him. Okay, he's going for this again. Okay. I think I understand this boss fight. I think this boss fight maybe is actually pretty solid. I'm liking this boss fight a lot more than I liked the other Joe boss fight, which I guess is technically fighting the same boss. But anyway. Okay, okay, that should not kill, but does a fair chunk. Nice. I think that's actually the first time I've gotten proper use out of max speed in a boss fight. Maybe I'm just bad at this game. I mean, if you've seen me playing this game so far, that maybe is probably like, if you've watched this far into the game, that maybe probably has a giant question mark next to it as just like a, huh? Yeah, of course I'm bad at this. Because, I'll be honest, I don't think I'm doing too well at this, but hey, I won.
Boy, you're pretty strong. And that move, the one you did back there? Tell me, what do they call you?
Beautiful. Well, yeah, that works. I'm Joe. Viewtiful Joe.
Beautiful Joe. How fitting.
warrior Alastor was dead. Joe felt that he had lost an old friend, and his heart was heavy with conflicting emotions. But Joe is unstoppable. He bravely hurls himself into the mystery of the creator's DNA in order to save the lovely Sylvia. Thus, he faces the most agonizing battle any superhero could ever be forced to encounter.
Yikes! I completely forgot about Sylvia!
The grueling attacks of the evil forces know no end. Appearing before his battered body, the most imposing of the Jadow shows no mercy. Don't forget to catch Joe and company next time in The Magnificent Five.
Is this it? Am I done for? You're kidding, right? Oh, come on! No! Come on! Help a brother out, huh?
Okay, so I will call that a rather notable success. Because, honestly, I was prepared for that to be I was fully prepared for that to go terribly. But with that, I'm going to end off today's episode here. Persona 2 will be back tomorrow as I make my way into the Caracol. And then Viewtiful Joe will be back on Monday and Wednesday. Then the game finishes on Wednesday, so I'll need to think of something for Friday. With Persona being on Tuesday and Thursday next week. But yeah, with that, I'm going to end off today's episode here. As always, feel free to leave a comment or click any of the buttons down below if you feel so inclined. And I'll hopefully see you all next time. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.